Hi, and welcome to the Cozy Mountain Homestead. And today we're going to be talking about the different ways that I keep my rabbits cool during the hot weather. We are just going into a heat spell, and there are a few things that we've done over the last year of having our rabbits in order to keep them cool when it gets hot. So the breed that we have is a New Zealand rabbit, and they are very large and they don't tolerate heat super well. And so there are different tips that I have picked up over the last year to make sure that our rabbits stay cool. Now here in Oregon, it's not always very hot, but our summers have been getting warmer over the years. And so we do have, 100-degree plus days multiple times during the summer, and then usually staying around 90 degrees for the whole summer and then well into the fall. So we are having an early start to our summer this year. It is mid-June, and we've had now a few 95-degree days. And so these are the ways that we have learned to keep our rabbits cool. All right, tip number one is we have our doe, Jessie. She just had babies about 5 days ago, and she is kind of stuck in her cage with her babies until they're about 5 weeks old. And we like to make sure that the mama stays with babies so that they can make sure that they're getting all of the care that they need, but also so they get socialized with mama and learn from her how to be a rabbit. And it helps with bonding and making sure she doesn't reject them too quickly. So she's stuck in her cage, and it does stay pretty cool in the chicken coop, but when it's hot, right? So one way I've helped her out is by having a little portable fan. This one is rechargeable and it has multiple speeds, and I just hook it up on the side of her cage and blow it right on her on like the second speed. Got a nice little breeze going on in her cage, but also it helps the babies too. If they're feeling warm, they will just instinctively uncover themselves if they're feeling too hot, and the fan helps cool everybody down in the cage when they're stuck in the cage. I don't breed them during the summer, it's just warmer than usual, so this little fan has helped keep everybody cool during this heat spell. All right, number two is water. So you can spray their ears and it will help regulate their temperature. Rabbits use their ears to regulate their temperature, and if their ears are hot, then the rest of their body is hot. So you can just gently spray their ears, only try not to get their face, and it helps them feel a lot cooler. Now, I don't spray their whole body, don't just their ears, and it does help. They feel much cooler when you're able to just lightly spray their ears. And so I'll do that like 3 or 4 times during the day. I don't obsess about it, but if it's like the peak of the day, it's 100 degrees, they're clearly very hot, I am panting and things like that, I will just spritz their ears, and they kind of like don't love it, but once things kind of, that feels nice, then they don't mind it at all. So they do get used to it. The first few times they will wince, but afterwards they love it. All right, the next thing is we just have these pavers that we broke into a few pieces, and these pavers are terracotta, and we just will spray them and get them wet, and the bunny will sit on the paver and feel cooler, and it just helps with, again, regulating their temperature, giving them something cool to sit on when it's hot and they're stuck in their cage. And finally, we have these play yards for our rabbits to go outside and get some free play, some space to run around, but also just some shaded, cooler area. The grass is nice and cool for them to relax and play in. So we have one for our buck blue and another one for our 11-week-old baby bunnies. They are in another one. Usually Jessie, our doe, would go in that one, but since she is with her babies, she is not doing that right now. But it's very helpful in the summer to have a cool place that is shaded, that they can relax, and actually they do dig holes in the grass to burrow in, which is much cooler for them too. It's just a really nice way for them to get out and just get some exercise and play. So these were very inexpensive on Marketplace. I got two, I think for $75, and then we just had these already, but these corrugated roofing panels you can get at any hardware store, and they're relatively inexpensive. And I have two of them to spread out, so for a few reasons, so that the rabbits cannot jump out, but also so that nothing can jump in and hurt them, but also provide shade and reflects the sun as well. So these have been totally essential for quality of life for our rabbits, and also have been so key during the summer to get them into a cooler spot that they can feel comfortable. So I hope that was helpful to anybody who is considering getting rabbits or have rabbits and have thought, oh my gosh, what are we going to do for the summer when it gets hot? How are we going to make sure that our rabbits stay cool? These are our top tips, and if you use them, please let me know if they were helpful. I just love helping other homesteaders find ways to do things simply, efficiently, and on a relatively tight budget. This is a new channel, so please make sure that you follow and that you like this page. It boosts my page to other viewers and other people who might be interested in raising rabbits in their small homestead. I hope you have a beautiful day, and thank you again for watching.